This is Emmanuel, and in just 3 weeks, he found the deal of a lifetime, negotiated an offer, got it accepted, found the EMD from a third party, me, and then found the buyer to sell it. Now, how did he do all of that? He's a member of the Flip Flop Flipper Apex community. And inside of Apex, he was able to find the buyer who's an operator. He was able to find someone who wanted to put up the money, and he's got the deal of a lifetime done, and it's going to make $40,000 on his very first deal. So if that sounds good to you, and you want to be like Emmanuel, comment Apex, and I'll send you the link.
All right, guys, welcome to the Shark Tank. How's it going?
I'm well. Don, how are you?
Big thumbs up from Adon.
That's a big thumbs up from Adon. If you can see it, we'll do this podcast style. So when we do the thumbs up, we'll just say thumbs up.
That's right. So, guys,
I can do the other finger.
And you're number one.
You're number one. It is Christmas season, and there are a lot of people that are slowing down, that deals aren't getting under contract. But we're not slowing down. We've got a deal under contract that we want to talk to you guys tonight about. We've already raised the capital. I think we're fully funded on this one. We're doing a hard money loan plus some capital out of our own pockets on it. So we'll go into this deal. We'll kind of use it as an example of what a deal looks like, what you're able to do. Dad, do you want to tell the story on this, how we got this house, where it came from, the relationship behind it, all of that?
Yeah, and I think it's an important thing too. So we're buying it from a wholesaler, you guys, and this wholesaler, Maritza, she's my first Puerto Rican partner, actually, going back, 20-something years, a long time ago. I think she and I started working together in like 2002, 2001. When did we go to France, McKenna, when you were a baby?
Yeah, I think I was 5 or 6, 2001, 2002.
2001, 2002. So we, again, we've done hundreds of deals, made millions of dollars together. And I think it's important to keep those relationships, guys, because when she calls and says she's got a deal, I know I'm going to make money. And if I tell her I'm going to buy it, she knows that I'm going to close. So I did a little short about it the other day. And this house is on a street that we know really, really well in a place called College Park, which is a very nice, sought-after, affluent suburb of Orlando, Florida. And this is a busy street called Fairbanks. Behind it, there's a lake. Our house has deeded lake access. And we have actually owned, this is the fourth house on this strip on Fairbanks. So I've owned, maybe there's 10 houses on the strip, and I've owned 4 of them. Maybe there's 15, but we've owned a lot of these houses right there on this little strip on Fairbanks near Fairbanks and Edgewater. And this house is a complete train wreck, you guys. Check out some of our other content if you haven't seen it. We'll do some long content about this as we make the transformation. It's a very easy, it's a very easy concept. It's a big renovation, an easy big renovation, if that makes sense. So we're not moving a whole bunch of walls, but we are going to add a bedroom. We are going to add a bathroom. It needs a roof. The place has been filled with water, it seems like, for the last couple of years. So we're gonna rip the roof off of it. We're gonna take down trees, as you can't even see the house there. We'll make this a cute little mid-century modern, and it'll actually be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house when we're done with it. Not 1,200 square feet, but 1,385 square feet, which is a big deal. Basically, what it means is that the entire house is living space. So there's no carport there or anything that used to be there. It's all been enclosed already. So that's just key for you guys to know when we're running comps and how we came to the valuation of it. We're a little bigger than some of the houses in the neighborhood that are behind it, and we'll have a better looking house at the end of a renovation. But what we start with is absolutely the ugliest house in the whole neighborhood.
Yeah, he's not wrong about that, guys. It's real bad. Let me hop onto the YouTube channel. You have a short that you just put out, not that long ago.
I have 2 or 3 shorts about this property.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up, guys, so we can see the interior. I've got photos, I think, on my phone, but to be honest, this is easier. Let's see. You know what
Not
shirt
that
you
much
were wearing?
easier. You have to do it per like the latest, because then it'll just show you what's the biggest. What's
Yeah,
the
this
most
is
views.
latest.
All right.
I think it's that one there.
Can you guys hear this?
Nope.
Nope. It's a nice Cybertruck though.
Yeah, real nice.
That's one of the nicest Cybertrucks on the entire street. I mean, that I showed you guys. It used to look like every other Cybertruck in the world, and now it's a one of one. This one is a for sale by owner, and he said I could go check it out. I'm going to buy the house on Fairbanks.
This is a comp.
All right, so this one's in a lot better shape than the one I'm going to buy, but it still could use some updating, and they're asking $400,000. Houses in this neighborhood seem to sell between $400,000 and $450,000, and this one with a little sprucing up would sell for that as well.
This is the level of
really good.
renovation that we need to get to, guys. I mean, ours is going to be nicer because everything's going to be new.
Landlords
It
are
is
getting
not
crushed in
that
today's
much.
market. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
What are you doing?
We've owned this little rental house in Orlando, Florida.
What's your $1 million secret for?
Hey, I'm home for the holidays in Orlando, Florida. Right before the end of the year.
This
Is
is
this
it.
house going to do it? This is on West Fairbanks Avenue. And look at how much work it needs.
Woof.
Just screams flip, flop, flipper, you guys.
Yeah, that is
The roof is completely shot.
That's
Kitchen
gross.
savable. Look at those countertops. Those are nice. Hey, for you newbies, never open the refrigerator or you might die. I mean, this house
100%.
got flooded. The roof leaks everywhere. The floors are destroyed. It's a 2-bedroom, and they're nice big bedrooms. Look how that water just ate those floors. And 1 bathroom.
You better.
Cost them
better
$199.
tearing it down.
It's worth $400. It needs a lot. I'm going to walk through and figure out the renovation projection, but first glance, I'm thinking 75 or 80 grand. Would you buy a house like this? Leave me a comment. Let me know. And if you'd like to join our free community, comment yes. I'll send you the link.
Would you guys buy a house like this if you're watching? Let us know in the comments. We've got 18 people watching and nobody's said hello to us tonight. That's
Come on, you
pretty
guys.
weird.
Where are you watching from?
Yeah,
Say
let-
hello. Hit the
be a
like
part of
button.
the conversation, guys. We don't do this just to talk to each other. We talk to each other like 5 hours a day already. So
Yeah.
I have a couple comments about that video you just did. First, the first video you did where I walk into the other house, which is directly behind this house. Like it's the next street over. I don't know if they back up to each other, but they're super close. And it's definitely more beneficial to be on that next street over. Like I would give that a value of an extra 25 to 50 grand even. So that's just one thing that when I was looking at comps, I was discounting our house because of the main road, but then I'm increasing the value of our house because of bigger square footage, and we're going to turn it into a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and we're going to be freshly renovated, and so we'll make it the nicest house in the neighborhood. It'll be super sharp. It'll be better than the house that we walked through in the first video. And if you look at the house in the first video, the house in the first video had a dated kitchen. It had really bad carpets that needed to be pulled up and replaced. Now, fast forward to the house we're buying. I'm going to replace that nasty ass kitchen, and all those floors are completely shot, and I have to replace them. In fact, the one room where the floors just look eaten up with water, if you walk into that room, you sink into the floor as if it's mud. It's freaking gross. But here's the good news. It doesn't cost me really any more money to replace the nasty kitchen than it would to replace the semi-nice kitchen in the other house, or to replace the floors that are completely water shot and destroyed and eaten up than it would to replace those carpets. Floors cost what floors cost. Kitchens cost what they cost. It doesn't matter what was there before, and we're going to take it down to the block walls and the block floor. We are not worried about what it looks like now, because it's all going to look like trash when we trash it out, right? That carpet, if you did that other house, you're going to pull it up and throw it away. The same as you're going to throw up those nasty wood floors, you're going to throw them away. So something to just keep in mind, because it will sort of mess with you when you're starting out and you've never bought a renovation house before. So keep in mind that if you're going to have to go in and renovate something, just because the something you're renovating has something that's functional, like the kitchen in the first house or the floors in the first house, if you're going to replace them, it costs you the same amount as if they're not functional and you have to pull them all out and throw them away and then replace them anyways. You guys picking up what I'm putting down? Because this is an important concept, I think, even for the handyman. When McKenna and I were there with him yesterday, I made certain that he knew that I knew that it didn't cost anything extra for him to replace the nasty floors than it would have if we were just pulling up that carpet.
Mhm.
And he replied to me, yeah, but this one looks a lot worse. And it does look a lot worse, but it's not monetarily, it shouldn't cost us any more money.
Yeah, it's the same work of remove. I mean, maybe it's a little bit more because stuff's falling apart. You got to shovel it out, but I mean, it is
The
not.
demo could be slightly more. Yeah, it's slightly grosser,
Yep.
I'd rather roll up the carpet and drag it out, but man, carpets are gross too when you roll them up and they got fleas and shit in them. It's all that demo work. It's it is what it is. It's day labor. It's gross work.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of fun
Yep.
though. I like tearing it apart. It's the one thing I'll do in the renovation.
I'm pulling up some comparables right now on the MLS. I'm trying to get some interior photos of stuff in the neighborhood that has recently sold. They're cracking down on interior photos on Realtor.com. You used to be able to get all the photos you wanted on Realtor.com, and now it's going away.
Why are
Why
they
do you
doing
think
that?
that's happening?
I think it's the MLS saying, hey, we need to be more exclusive with this data, making it a little bit harder for people, if I had to guess.
We want money.
All of that data comes from the MLS, and they just have an API that Realtor and Zillow clicks into. But luckily, if you're me, you're a realtor, and you're able to get the data anyways because you pay for it. A lot of money. Let me tell you guys, getting your real estate license when you're doing this is maybe worth it, but it's questionable. It's an expensive thing to do. So I've got the data here. Let me pull up the comparables for everybody.
Are you going to share your screen?
I'm going to share my screen. All right, you should be able to see this. So our house is right here on this main road, and I do think being on the main road hurts you a little bit, but if we look here, we've got a 3.2 that sold on the main road for $429,000. This one's a little bit bigger,
Nice.
definitely a little bit nicer in terms of like how it was built.
We'll make the inside of our house as nice as the inside of that house, but we can't do much to make the outside of our house look like that one. So,
Yep,
and how much bigger is this house? That looks like it's
300 square feet bigger.
1,500 square feet or
Yep,
1,700 square
it's
feet.
1,500 square feet.
Keep in mind, we have
Are you guys-
1,385 square feet. We're not
I
1,200.
know you mentioned it at the beginning, McKenna, but are you guys doing a hard money loan?
Yes.
We are.
Oh man, yeah, I just did the numbers real quick. I was like, holy shit, you guys are killing it there.
So we'll do, Adon, a hard money loan. The guy will charge us 10% interest only payments. I think he's going to charge us 3 points. So we'll pay 3% of the loan up front. He's going to lend us 80% of the purchase price and all of the renovation, I think.
That guy doesn't watch your YouTube channel, does he? Wow, what a deal!
That's a good looking house that they got there.
It's a deal on
Yeah.
both sides.
So this is a comparable. This is 10, 15 houses away. Very similar size. We're going to make our house look like this. This does have a garage. Ours doesn't. And this sold, guys. They were asking $450. I believe it sold for $445, $442, just 4 or 5 months ago. And then across the street, you've got another one, Kendrick. This looks like it was a flip. Somebody bought it on market and then pretty quickly sold it again. So it sold for $445 the second time.
How much did they buy it for the first time?
Let's find out. Or maybe is it a double close? I'm not sure what's happening here. We pull up the history.
What he's doing there, guys, when you're looking at comps, this is just a little
They
real
listed
estate
at
investor.
525. And they ended up selling
Here's a pro tip for you guys. The absolute best comps that you'll ever find when you're going to do a value add renovation is a house that was bought at the low price, then renovated, and then sold at the high price. That tells you everything you need to know about what you're going to get after you do the value add renovation. So you want to see the house get bought for 200, fixed up, and sold for 400. When you can do that, that's your best comp.
And we don't have that information. Let me see how I go backwards.
So you can't tell if it was.
I should be able to see the listing before if it's on. I just don't know history.
Yeah, and this
Yeah, it
is,
looks like
this is one of the
somebody-
advantages to doing business in a place where the sold comps and the MLS data is readily available and easy. And having that license really does come in handy, because the regular everyday layperson, one, you couldn't do this even in Florida. I couldn't do this without a license. In Puerto Rico, you couldn't do this no matter what, because
You could do this without a license. You'd have to go into the public record, and it'd be much more difficult.
Yeah,
But you can do this in Florida. You can find this info.
you just can't do it in Puerto Rico very easily.
And you can't do
You
it this fast.
I would imagine you would have to go literally to the property registry office and sit there on an old 90s computer and go one by one looking for this info. And you have to like read deeds. It's not like that's nice that kind of has it there.
So it looks like somebody purchased this in 2018, lived in it, and then sold it just this year. I wonder if it was a house flipper, because they did a great job.
What'd they buy it for in 2018?
They had a mortgage of 188,000, so 200.
Yeah, they probably bought it for 200, sold it for 400, right?
445
45
plus whatever they put in the reno.
plus whatever they put in the reno.
Yeah. And then not the lakefront property, but you can see, guys, that getting. I think we're going to get 380 maybe for ours. Ours is on the main road, so maybe 350, something like that. Have we
Look at
told
those floors
everybody
in
what
that
we're
house
buying
right
it
now?
for?
You see those floors in that house?
Yeah,
Those
that's
are
what
the
we have.
floors that were in our house, only our floors are eaten up and ruined by water.
Man, these floors look great too.
Don't they? That's
I love
and
those
those floors, guys, are 50 years old.
Yeah. Too bad. Man, if those floors were good in our house, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
So this house that we're looking at right now, it's got carpet. It's sold for $385. Everybody put in the comments, if you don't know already, what do you think we're buying ours for? And again, ours is ugly and destroyed, and it needs a major reno. What do you think we're going to buy it for? What do you think our reno's going to cost? And what do you think we can sell it for? I'd love to hear everybody's guesses.
And if you've watched the videos, you already have the information, so you could cheat if you've already watched the videos. It's okay.
But well, that's not even cheating. That's called studying. You're just
I was going to say,
content.
this is an open book test. We're not discouraging watching the videos by any stretch.
290 all in.
What do you think our purchase is, and what do you think our reno is?
I think your renovation's 100, and I mean, I heard it earlier, but I think you'll spend a little bit more. And your purchase is 180 or something like that, maybe a little bit less. I didn't hear that part, so.
Crypto thinks we're buying it for 240.
Fuck.
That's Yami. I think we're buying it for 240, and we're gonna spend 65 on reno. Willie thinks we're buying it for 200, and we're gonna spend 90 on reno. Any other guesses before we give the answer? I'll give you guys another 20, 30 seconds here. Put your guesses in the chat.
Those are all pretty good. That's pretty good guesses.
If you're buying that over 200, what happened to negotiating?
I said those are all pretty good guesses.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Wash My Rug says we're buying it at 150, and we're gonna renovate for 70.
I wish we
Renovations,
were.
$100,000 from Allegra Emmanuel. Is that Emmanuel, or is that a different Emmanuel?
I think it's a different manual.
It's a
And
different
that actually
Emmanuel,
does
I
not
think.
say Emmanuel, does it? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Too many letters.
Get an easier YouTube handle.
And they think we're buying it between 150 and 190.
Yeah, you guys are doing really well with these guesses. I'll tell you, I wish I was buying it for 150. They were asking 200 when I got it, and it's a wholesaler, guys. So keep in mind, wholesalers don't generally have $50,000 to come down. I offered 160 or 165. Maybe I offered 165 verbally right away, and I was immediately told no. And then I let a day pass by. I went and looked at it again. McKenna pulled up some comps. I drove all of the comps and I started to talk myself into it a little bit. And I called back and I raised my offer to 175. And then she said she had another offer for 182.5. And if I would match it, she would go with me because she knows me. And I said, I'll do it. So I paid 182.5. And we're going to renovate this house for $85,000. And yeah. So I mean, everyone who guessed was pretty close. Yami, 240. That was too much.
Come on. You don't know this guy yet?
But
240.
What do you guys think a fair ARV is based on the comps we're looking at? I'd love to hear what people think. We have a number in mind, and it is a little difficult because it's on the main road like that. That does have, an effect on value.
Well, you
what
said
do you guys
380.
think is worth fixed up?
Would you start at 425 and see where you go?
yeah, we're probably going to start at 399 to 449, depending on how nice it comes out, and then we would drop it if we needed to drop it. And in fact, in the market that we're at, we'll probably be aggressive. So we probably will just start at 399 because that's really what it would appraise for. If we sold it for that, it would appraise. But if we get an offer, something close to that, we probably will take it.
Yep.
On our renovation, I've already got 3 estimates on the roof, and so the roof came in at, I think, $13,000, which was really good, I thought, because I know there's going to be a lot of wood rot. And then we've started to get estimates on the job. We're going to use the contractor that renovated the last renovation that we did, which is in Orlando, and it was a similar sized house, a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house that we renovated with him for about 30 or 35,000 for his portion. And so we should be able to, if we could do the same renovation, and I mean take the kitchen, take the floors, put the bathrooms together the same way, use the same freaking light fixtures, and paint the outside the same color and everything, we would for sure have a $400,000 house. So I think we've got a good chance of meeting that $85,000 renovation budget, because we'll spend 13 on the roof. We'll spend another $5,000 to $10,000 doing the clean out and killing all those trees that are growing right around the house and taking down a shed that's in the backyard, doing some light landscaping. And then of course you've got some electrical and plumbing all the time that's going to be on top of what the contractor will quote us. So we're not at 85 yet, but we've budgeted for 85, and we're going to try and do it for less. And McKenna, I think we could do it for 75 actually, but let's see what happens.
I do too. We just got a quote today for trees plus demo for 10,000. It's a little expensive, guys. And I've got the this is the house that Dave, our contractor, just did for us. And if you guys have seen the channel, you'll know this house was a disaster, just like the other one. And this is exactly what we'd want to make.
This is exactly how we want it to look when we're done.
Yeah. Very clean, very well done. That's my signature shower right there, guys.
I'll tell you right now, though, this house that he's showing you is in a significantly worse area of Orlando.
I think so.
So the prestige of living in 32804 compared to the prestige of living in 32809 is drastically different. So if we have the same house in the better zip code, again, at 400,000, and it's about the same square footage and everything, our house, the new house will be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And we're gonna have a sick master bedroom that we're gonna create in a bathroom. So
Yes, we are.
we're going to move the kitchen forward at your suggestion, actually, and I think that really is going to make that master bedroom amazing, because the bedroom will be super big, and then the bathroom will pop, and then we move the kitchen forward, and we keep the square footage. We still have the indoor laundry on the backside of the master bathroom. So yeah. That's the idea.
Emmanuel wants to come on and present a deal. Emmanuel, you did not fill out the paperwork. I don't know if we can let you present a deal.
Yeah, I told him about it this morning.
Well, I say let him come on and present it.
If we let him do it, then everybody else does it. You know.
Put it in the chat. Should we let Emmanuel come present his deal?
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. We'll use democracy. Emmanuel, if you can get
guys
the vote,
decide.
yes.
Give us a yes or a thumbs up if you want him to do it, or be cutthroat and say hell no. Emmanuel,
hell no.
Hell no. Adon says hell no.
I also say no. We got.
I say yes.
3 yeses, 4 yeses, including Robert. I think me and Adon's vote counts triple. So you guys need like 6 more yeses.
We need more yeses, guys, if we want Emmanuel to get in here.
What's the song? Hell no. To the no.
James says no. Hell yeah, James.
James,
it's
come
not
on,
for
man.
me. It's for Christian and
Good
Yusuf.
job.
Well, it's even worse.
Emmanuel, it's okay to vote for yourself. So vote yes, Emmanuel. And Jan?
Yeah, Emmanuel, you know where the sheet is. It's not hidden to you.
Nope.
Like if Robert wanted to present and he didn't fill out the sheet, it's understandable. You know, technology is hard for him, but you're like 20-something. Like you should be able to figure this shit out.
I'm ancient, you guys. I'm going to be a double nickel on my next birthday.
My God.
Woof. It's freaking old. I remember when I was your age and I would think 55, that's so old.
Yep.
When you turn 55, I'm trying to talk it into like I'm just barely middle aged. Now I've got to live to be 112 to not quite be middle aged, but
I think you're doing a good job.
Down there and getting your sugar fixed.
I'm getting the whole tune up, you guys.
True.
Willie says McKenna Castro and Adon Chavez need to chillax.
That's right. That's right.
It's not a democracy. It's a dictatorship, and you're going to like it.
Well, Christian, if you're here, turn your camera on so we can bring you up. I see you in the lobby, but you don't have your camera on and your mic's off. So I'm not sure if you're loaded in yet. Let us know. Willie's saying let him go.
All right. Willie votes. And because of the fun Castro Chavez reference, Willie's vote counts for 10. So I think the yeses have it, and we're going to let them present.
Christian, how's it going, man?
It's going well. How we doing?
Good.
Good. So if you're here, then I'm guessing that you guys are going to present a hospitality play.
We are. We love our hospitality plays.
Yeah, you should, buddy. You do it well.
Thank you. I'm trying. So yeah, this one, I'm on my phone right now. I don't know if I can switch over and then share, or if it's in the.
You should
Is
be
Emmanuel coming in too, or no?
He can, but
You're running this show.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at, I'd like to think
send yourself
I'm good
the link, Christian. Send yourself the link to email, whatever, so you can do it on your computer if that's what you want to do.
Okay, let me do that.
Here is a prime example why we have the sign-up sheet, because we would have all this to you 100% before you get on here. So, Willie, This is your fault. Just letting you know.
Guys, we do a tech
You guys,
check
we
every
like
week.
to talk deals. This is the Shark Tank. You can't do the Shark Tank without deals.
Without technical issues, is what you're saying?
Just without deals, you gotta have something to talk about. I mean,
All right, I just
oh,
You're
There he
muted
is.
now on your laptop here, and you can turn off your phone, Christian.
there we go. Are we good?
all right, we're in
Yep,
business.
we're good.
Share your
All
screen.
right.
Take it
No, I
away.
can't hear y'all. What's going on?
Oh man.
Technical
Well, so guys, and in the
difficulties.
future too, everyone that's watching, we are just joking around right now. We love having deals
I
on.
think it might
That being
be 'cause
said,
I'm still on the
we
dialer
are going to have people fill out the form, and so the people that fill out the form get to come on, and then the
Yes.
people that don't fill out the form, they're the back of the line. So
It's like what you said, Apex 2.0.
Apex 2.0. If you want to be on the show, we'd love to have you, but
You
we are
guys,
trying to be
while
more
Christian is
technologically
figuring out his
able.
screen sharing and technical difficulties, McKenna has been working his ass off on Apex 2.0. We've got a list of some dynamic speakers that are going to come in and help us teach master classes next year. We've got, almost the whole year planned out. And the first kind of 3 to 6 months, we have every master class planned out, including speakers. So you guys, it's an exciting time to be in Apex. Sometime right after the first of the year, once we've launched Apex 2.0, the price will be going up. So it's a really good time to be in Apex. If you're not in Apex and you want to join, it's a great Christmas present to yourself, or put it on your list and Santa could give it to you. You can just tell your wife or husband that you want it,
Yes.
and they can get the link and come in and
There you
join.
go. Apex is going to quadruple next year.
I think so.
Quarter one. So get in now or pay a lot of money.
Pay more later.
Christian, man, can you hear us now?
I can. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. How we doing? How we doing?
Good. What's going on?
All right, show us, man. Take it away.
Yeah. So Yusuf, he's been really killing it at boots on the ground and really finding these deals. And I've been underwriting them and making the offers, telling him what to tell these agents. And we found a beautiful, beautiful property that's already stabilized right now in Calle. It's a 9-acre farm that we went out to. Tippy top of Calle in the mountains, and it's 3 mini homes that currently produce $215,000 a year in gross revenue.
Wow.
And it's 9 acres. So the plan is to put at least 4 more, obviously, for the 40%. We arranged 15% down. They want 1.7 million. We arranged 15% down. 5% interest only payments. That
For how long?
for 5 years.
And sorry, it cut out for me at the beginning. How much is it producing currently?
215,000.
A month? Or a year?
No, I wish. No, a year.
I'd be like, that's a deal. Go, go,
Yeah,
go.
I wish. No, but with 216,000 with the current 3 units, with a total of 7 units, that's going to be around 650,000. And there's nothing that says we can't put more than 7 units. It's just obviously a minimum of 7 units. We're offering 50% of everything, including the tax credits. So we're doing a raise of The purchase price for 15% down, which is $255,000. We estimate each mini home, and this is on the high end, to be $55,000. So 4 of those come out to, I believe, 280. If I'm correct,
220.
220.
55 times 4? 220.
And
Yep.
that's bringing power and water, everything for the mini
Yep.
homes.
Yep,
Do you have renderings you could show us, Christian?
I do.
Yeah, you want to share your screen and show us what you got?
I'm getting old, so I got to figure out how to do these.
Well, we've gotten farther than Robert. You know, we all set our standards by Robert. Can we turn on a computer? Perfect. I'm winning today.
That is funny.
And are you going to raise, did I hear this right? You're going to raise 255 for the downstroke plus then the 220 for the build out?
Correct.
So 475 you're going to raise, something like that?
Yes. So these are the existing structures. We're actually raising a bit more to have some cushion, but
Are you sharing your screen?
yeah, can you not see it?
No. Now we can.
Here we go. I just fixed it for you.
Okay. So here are the existing units.
That's a hell of an existing unit.
Yep.
The heck of a view.
Yeah.
Damn, you're up in the clouds
And
too.
these pictures really don't even do it justice. Yusuf and I went a couple weeks ago, and it was, I mean, it's breathtaking. Existing unit.
And that's up at the top of the Pork Road. Calle is the Pork Road, right?
Yes.
Yes. And then here's some are you still able to see my screen
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
with the additional photos?
we can see them. So, Christian, are you buying this to run it? You'll operate it, and you're raising the money, and you're staying in the deal, or are you just going to wholesale it? What's your plan?
Buy it, run it, operate it, stay in the deal, offering 50% tax credits, which will amount to around $300,000 in cash.
You're offering just 50% of the tax credits?
No, 50% of ownership
50%
and the
equity.
tax credits.
Okay.
Yeah, 50.
So you're going to get 600,000 in tax credits 4 years from now. The money partners will get half of that as like a extra equity or I'm sorry, extra capital or extra revenue, and then they'd still have their equity in the property, or you're going to use it to pay back their equity. What's the structure moving forward afterwards? You always own it 50-50 with them?
Yep, unless they would
Nice.
prefer a buyout, but we like our long-term partnerships.
What's long term for you guys? 6-7 years, 10 years?
I'd say 6 on the low end, maybe.
Yeah. You've got to give yourself 4.5, 5 years to get the tax credits.
Yeah.
That's just unfortunately the way it's going right now.
Yeah. You guys are able to see this pool picture.
Yeah. Does each unit have a pool, or is there just one pool for the whole property?
Each unit, so right now it's 3 existing units, and 2 of them have a pool.
Wow.
So that's a really
How are the
cool.
reviews for it?
They're really good, all solid.
Oh, go back to that picture. That was a very cool. That's a sweet. That's a
It's
sweet
like
one.
it's like a catamaran.
Yeah,
That's
it's like a
Yeah.
catamaran.
Yeah, it has an Instagram with 30,000 followers. So
How
it's
far
very-
how far of a fall is it once the mesh gives out?
Breaks.
It's not that bad. I mean, it would hurt.
You
but
probably live.
you'd live.
You'd live.
I'm a big guy, so I didn't get on it. when
Yeah,
I
smart.
did.
Smart.
So-
But if I was up here visiting with a couple of drinks, I might dabble.
With the purchase, do you get if it has a website, you get are you guys managing it yourself? Are you getting the
Yeah.
Instagram, all the social medias?
Yep, everything.
Oh,
And what are they
you
using
buy
right
the
now? Like
entire business.
Postaway that has a private website to book directly?
Right now, I don't believe it does. It's only on Airbnb, which also made it really attractive to us because, I mean, anyone in here that owns a short-term rental business, I mean, I'd say a third of my bookings are on Airbnb, so I really don't understand why these short-term rental owners don't take advantage of these other booking platforms, because I get a good 40%. I probably make 60% on Airbnb and then 40% in conjunction of everything else. So
Yeah.
VRBO, Booking, Expedia.
And guys, I mean, we have a lot of these types of properties, not in the mountains, but lots of Airbnb / all of the other sites. There are seasons when we get 70% not Airbnb, and Airbnb is only 20 or 30% of our nightly stay in a month. So being on all of the sites that you can be on, as long as you have a good booking software and you can manage and you don't get double bookings, I don't understand, to your point, Christian, why everyone's not doing that either. Maybe it's just because that's the devil they know, but I would highly recommend that you get on as many sites as you can.
Yeah, and that's another reason Yusuf and I decided to tackle these Airbnbs, because they're just not functioning to their max potential. And we know that because, I run
I mean,
an Airbnb.
I hear what you're saying there, but 3 units bringing in $200,000, those things are humming, man. They're bringing in $6,000 a piece each month.
Yeah, just on Airbnb, which is crazy. So
That is crazy. They're always booked.
yeah,
Very
I mean, we had to kind of jump in, jump out, because they're like, yeah, there's guests on the way.
nice. So
Yeah.
what's your pitch? What kind of returns are you? So if you raise the 450, you're going to do a 50-50 split. What are you expecting the returns would be for the money side?
Yeah, so 50-50 split. Operating expenses are going to be roughly 30%. At our objective of 7 units at 600. Pull it up. 650,000 for 7 units. That's 455,000 net at 30% operating expenses. Divided by 2, 227. So make your money back in less than 2 years.
What's
And then
your runway to get to the 7 units? How long does it take you to build the other 4 units?
I can get that done in 3 months.
Wow. And you'd still have revenue coming in from the 3 units the entire time, right? So you'd never have a time where you weren't making a return. It sounds like you start out at like a 7% return for the money from day one, and then it grows up to massive 50% return annually or something.
Correct. In total, it would be, yep, exactly.
I would figure out and identify those numbers and be able to spit them off and rattle them off. Hey, from day one, we're still going to have this revenue coming in, and that represents this amount of money monthly for you. And then as we stabilize and get bigger, it's going to turn into this. And McKenna's really good at figuring out what an IRR is and all of that stuff. People want to know that shit. But at the very least, they want to know that you're making money day one going in. How much does that look like? And then it's going to take a year before you're stabilized on the bigger piece of money. And what does that look like? And then when do they get their money back and all of that stuff? Are you gonna do this as a syndication, or you're gonna set up a one-off LLC to buy this thing? How are you gonna structure?
This will be a one-off LLC that's owned by a trust that would be in partnership with whatever LLC the investor or investors choose, and then we would structure it that way just to be as safe as possible.
Yeah. So one-off LLC, the LLC owns the asset. Your partners come in and own that LLC or own that asset with you.
Yep.
But they can have their own LLCs as well. Yeah. So guys, if you're interested in Linda, there's a guy at the door.
Just send Baxter.
Well, I'm asking if you can answer the door to find out. 1 second. Sorry, we're in an Airbnb, so
No worries.
probably the Airbnb host.
We should ask them about their business. Let's bring them onto the Shark Tank.
Ask them their returns.
Yeah.
So we'll do it.
Well, Christian, while we're waiting on Robert, how can people contact you if they want more information, if they thought it was an interesting project?
Yeah, you can either get in touch with me. My number's 703-477-3062, or you can reach out to me in the group chat, or Emmanuel or Yusuf. We work hand in hand on a lot of these projects, so any of that will do.
The Airbnb host is telling Linda at the door right now that she follows the Flip Flop Flipper on YouTube.
No way.
Yep.
Wow.
Hi, guy.
It's that truck. They find you.
We're doing the we're doing the Tuesday
live
night
stream.
Shark Tank where we do deal analysis. We're talking about Airbnb, and I heard you saying you follow us, so that's awesome.
So
Yeah,
Christian, there should be a
Puerto
chat
Rican
feature.
weeks always through
You
Puerto
have to
Rican weeks.
type
Yeah.
in your information there.
Say that again, Adon.
There should be a chat feature there that Christian can type in his info, his email and stuff. There's already people in private chats in WhatsApp asking me for your info, so I'll send them that way.
And then, Christian, I would recommend you make a post and Apex as well. Include the photos, include project. I mean, everything that you just told us again. Do it all again in a post format.
They did a post on the Apex chat on WhatsApp, or Emmanuel did. At least he put pictures of it because I saw the A-frame earlier today. But I haven't seen it on the main Apex. Which, by the way, there's more people on the main Apex following what's going on than there is in the WhatsApp. I don't know why.
And the what?
It won't let me post or join the chat for whatever reason. I'm going to ask Emmanuel to put in my number. Emmanuel, if you're listening, can you put in my number in the chat, please?
Yeah. And Willie wants me to remind you for next time to fill out the form.
Tell him to fill out the form. Now, Willie is the main reason you got to come and present today because
Yes.
we counted his vote for 10. So, yep.
I think we did. I had Yusuf fill out the form.
Yeah, I filled out the form.
Yusuf filled out the form.
When?
Like 10 minutes before the call.
Okay. So ideally, we'd have those forms filled out a few hours before so that we know who we're talking to, and
Yeah,
we'll reach out to you ahead of time, and we'll have you in the waiting room. We can go
You
through
can send us all the photos.
some of the technical stuff. Yeah.
Yep. The way
This
it
is
works
great.
on the
I mean,
back
that's
end, guys, we do a meeting Tuesday morning where we try and select. So typically, if you want to be on the show, you should have the form filled out before Tuesday. We should put a deadline on there, Don, like midnight on
A Monday.
or something.
Yep. I agree.
But I
Emmanuel.
thought this was a really good deal. So thanks for coming and presenting it.
Absolutely.
Emmanuel's in the chat. Emmanuel, put up Christian's info, email and stuff, or yours, so that way they can get in contact with you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I really appreciate y'all. And yeah, if anyone wants to get in touch, hit up me, Emmanuel, or Yusuf. And yeah, we're really excited about this one.
Yeah, it looks like a winner.
Yeah, that looked great, man. Excited to see it.
Thanks. And
All right. Thanks, Christian. And guys, thanks so much for being here tonight. This is a great stream. Tomorrow, we've got no live stream, but on Thursday, we have the Apex Masterclass. Be on the lookout. I'm probably going to post tomorrow morning a form to fill out. On Thursday, we want to celebrate kind of a year in review of Apex. So we'd love to get some stories from you guys of deals you've done, of partnerships you've made, of just things you've learned being in the group. And I'm going to put a form out there for you where you can do a selfie video, you can do a memo. We'd really love to hear from you guys so we can celebrate on Thursday. So if you're a part of Apex, be on the lookout for that, okay?
Yep.
Fill out the form.
Fill out the form. All right, guys.
Share this with anybody who wants to be a real estate investor. We're trying to hit this 50,000 subscribers on YouTube before the end of the year. We just eclipsed 49,000 today.
Nice.
So we got about 1,000 to go to get to 50 before the end of the year, and it's Christmas. So if you want to give Robbie a Christmas present, make
That's all
your
he
grandmother
wants.
subscribe to the channel, and then put it all your kids and stuff. Actually, don't do that. Only have people that care about real estate. Otherwise, it screws us up for a while on the algorithm. But yeah, if you know anybody who likes real estate stuff, we do real estate stuff.
Is that what we do?
That's what we do. That's what we do, man. Every single day, we do real estate stuff.
My God.
My God.
My God.
I went all the way to Caguas to find fixtures that weren't $30,000. So far, the $30,000 fixtures are winning.
Jeez Louise, that's terrible. That's
so
not
bad.
good. So the only choice is the $30,000 fixtures. You just can't find. I mean, damn, for $30,000, you think we could go just buy somebody out of the Dorado house? Just say, hey, are you gonna redo your bathroom? We want to buy your fixtures.
Yeah. For $30,000, I should be able to get on a plane, go see it handmade in front of me, and take it back.
Exactly. Well, that's maybe what we're gonna have to do. We'll find the fixtures in Florida, and I'll bags fly them free on.
Yeah,
Southwest.
if you can send me links, that'd be great. I'm looking every day.
Talk to the woman.
The woman doesn't answer me.
I can't send you links, Adon, and you know it.
I know.
It'd be impossible.
I just want to make the little bit of hair you have left just fall off completely. Struggling to send me
man.
links.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think that the fixture store sells links or has links. That's not a thing.
I don't think they do any online marketing, Adon.
I don't think that's a thing, man. I'm pretty sure.
It's a business ripe for disruption.
Let's go. Let's buy it. Let's buy a National Home Depot or something.
What you guys? Did you see my little short where I was in the Home Depot talking about not buying tools?
No.
I took a ruler, tape measure, and then measured my stride. And said, look, just measure your stride. And you'll never have to buy a tape measure again. You can measure any room, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Guys, he did this. 2 days ago at the Fillmore house, and he's completely wrong. It wasn't even
What are
close.
you talking about?
We're like, how
completely
big is the room? I'm like, I think it's about 11 feet. He goes, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 14 feet. It's 11 and a half feet.
Close enough, man. Close
So
enough.
maybe sometimes you do need a ruler.
Nah.
A tape
That's
measure or
fair.
a laser measure. You don't even
Well,
have to
I'll
move
tell
from the
you
spot.
this.
I'll tell you what, I think that guy's measure was off.
Yep.
How dare I said 12 feet, by the way. He said
When we
11
go
feet.
to put it on the MLS, guys, there's an option. It says, how did you get your square foot measurements? I'm putting
Robert Stride.
owner measured.
Or measured by
Robert measured this shit.
That's right.
This house is 5,000 square feet.
That's right.
Even though the picture looks like 500.
Oh, man.
And then here's the trick. If I measure it before I buy it, the rooms are smaller. Once I buy it, they automatically grow. I measure them in half strides, and then they get bigger. So that way, when we put in the square footage, we can do measured square footage. And instead of having a 1,385 square foot house, we'll have a 1,650 square foot house. It's a big deal.
It's like the fish. Every time you tell the story, it gets bigger and bigger.
That's right.
Houses you buy do that too.
Yeah. I used to do that when
Yeah,
we
we
would go to
tend
the
to do that.
foreclosure sale. We would go in with a valuation of $100,000 and we'd buy it for 60. But then as soon as I bought it, it automatically becomes a $120,000 house because now I own it. And then we have to sell it on to the next one. And I know I'm going to fix it up. So we.
Yep.
Well,
All right, guys. Have a good night.
This is Emmanuel, and in just 3 weeks, he found the deal of a lifetime, negotiated an offer, got it accepted, found the EMD from a third party, me, and then found the buyer to sell it. Now, how did he do all of that? He's a member of the Flip Flop Flipper Apex community. And inside of Apex, he was able to find the buyer who's an operator. He was able to find someone who wanted to put up the money, and he's got the deal of a lifetime done, and is going to make $40,000 on his very first deal. So if that sounds good to you, and you want to be like Emmanuel, comment Apex, and I'll send you the link.